remain in your seating of comfort as you were through the Ujjayi Kriya flow. If you want to loosen your legs or just move a little before arriving back into that seating, do so. Tonight, this body and being will transform into her temple, into a grid, a yantra of energy and wisdom. So comfort it and ease it, arriving into your seating posture. The spine and back are soft yet upright. The eyes are now open. Breathing deep and easy, still aware of the tingling and the energy of prana, the urja of prana that has woken in every cell, in every kana, in every non-space and hidden crevices of your body and being. Like every bit of you is alive in its own right, entwined in dance to become one body. And breathing easy, breathing deep, breathing blissfully. Bring your palms up before you and lay them out like leaves, like you would be holding a book with two hands. Your palms are laid out before you as you look into them. Your palms are making an offering to who or that which you know as the All Divine, of form or without, with name or not. You know your Ishta, your Sada, your true, all consciousness. Your palms are making an offering unto that consciousness and holding that offering upon them. Feel the texture, look upon them. You can see that offering. What color is it, if there is a color? What form or forms do they have, if at all? Is it shining or shimmering? Is it radiant or infusing? Is it soft? You are holding an offering. And as you look upon that offering unto that all, every exhaled breath moves out and becomes part of this offering. And every inhale ebbs from it. Your breath is one with the offering. And as you become palpably one with gratitude and love and bliss and yearning, your little finger and thumb float up towards each other and meet. Touching your thumb and little finger, extend the other 3 fingers straight out, naturally, spontaneously, without straining or hurting yourself. If they're not going down all the way straight, don't fret about it. Hold them where it's comfortable and not a diversion or distraction. Varuna Mudra. And as you arrive into this mudra of all states, of all tattvas, of all being and isness, of all gunas, the 3 of the 3 worlds and lokas, the 3 of the Trishul, the 3 of the states, the 3 of the Trinity that ordains all there is. Varuna Mudra. Nurturing the mudra with your breath, becoming one breath with the mudra. Begin to slowly close your eyes as your hands glide down to rest upon each knee. Breathing deep, aware of every drop and nectar of nourishing, intelligent water that flows within you. The rivers and streams that flow within you. The aura and light that evaporates and effulges out of you are all water content. Addressing that water that carries timeless memories and timeless imprints, connecting that to the Varuna Mudras, the flowers of Varuna Mudras resting upon each knee. Allow yourself to be centered and uttishta or awake, upright and soft in your seating. Just be with the mudra, with the communion of the waters and the mudra. Of flowing as the waters. As water can exist in all states of element, as liquid, as solid, as gas, as vapor and mist and clouds, and raindrops and oceans, in the womb of the earth boiling with rage and fury of creation, upon Kailasha as snow, the waters. Life is water. You and me are water. And tonight, we will be able to exist simultaneously and spontaneously within any and every state that we choose. Coming unto an aware repose. Now become aware of the outline of your entire body seated like a lotus. And as you become aware of this body, now know yourself to be flowing out and dissolving away from the shape to become a yantra. You will form yourself, transform yourself into a yantra or a meru of energy. You are flowing out to form a square base. A line in front of you from the left to the right and from the front to the back. The right at the back to the left at the back. And from that point, surging back to the left in front. You are the base, the outer parameters of a yantra of all possibilities. You are Shri Chakra. You are Shri Mohini Chakra. You are the energy grid of all knowing. Seated and resting as the peripheries of this energy grid. Now know your feet to begin to blossom into the first layer of lotus petals. You are melting and transforming cell by cell, bit by bit. You are melting and transforming into a periphery, into a circumference, into a circle of lotus petals. You may want to count or not. It matters not. You might know how many petals there are, or there may be infinite. You are blossoming from all sides into lotus petals of all wisdom, forming a circle above that grid. From your navel center now, you are blending and effulging a golden light, and you, the body and being, are flowing with that light as waters, as energy, as all tattvas, now forming a second layer of golden petals in front of you and moving clockwise Another petal blossoming to the right and to the right, and behind your shoulder, your back, your left shoulder, a petal to the left of your hip and blossoming into a circle of golden petals above the first. Look at the two layers. The first layer has the colors of your making. Look at that color. Look at those colors. The first layer of your wisdom of this earth. Lotus petals of your being. And upon that, a smaller circle has emerged of gold. The golden petals of your cosmic DNA. Golden petals of all that is sacred and divine. And as these petals settle, floating and playing with the etheric breeze around you, do they shine? Do they let out light? Can you hear some music as they float upon each other? The petals may be singing, may be tinkling, may be laughing and talking to you. Listen to yourself. And as this light of the lotus petal layers bathes the top half of you as you sit there still in body, your bottom half has transformed into this grid. As that light lights up the top of your body, allow it now to transform into a triangle, like you are melting and cascading as molten light or molten gold, and just transforming into a triangle. A triangle whose base is at your navel, resting just upon the seat of the lotus petals, and the point is your head. You are now a glowing Meru seated upon the lotus petals and the grid. The Meru or the triangle has three sides. A pyramid is forming now. A pyramid of untold knowledge and power, energies from times unrecorded for times ever to come. All there is to know and all there is to be seen or heard or experienced is held within this pyramid, within this Meru. You are the Meru. And upon the tip of the triangle shines the light of you. Become witness from within of the light that shines from atop the Meru. And as your consciousness blends with the ether that surrounds this Meru, look at yourself. Look at the base of 4 sides, the 4 directions, and the 4 sub-directions. You ordain the east and the west, the north and the south, and the points between. Your stride covers all dishas, all directions. And upon that, look at the first circle of lotus petals of your wisdom and your awareness. Notice its colors. Notice the petals. Notice how they move in the ether, how they rest in stillness. And upon them is lain the circle of golden petals, diaphanous, translucent maybe. They are divine. Look at the Meru or the pyramid of you, the repository of wisdom, of all-knowing. And witness the light effulging from atop. Becoming aware of the energy, the charge that is immersed and forming within each little inch, little bit, little speck of this Meru, with this yantra, like electricity, lighting it up from within and without. Sensing that energy in your toes, climbing up your legs, your knees, your thighs, your hips, your waist, swirling past your navel, your torso. That energy, that tingling of ecstasy and bliss, of all-knowing, of who you are and what you contain. Your heart is filled now, and your throat, your head, your ears, your eyes are all seeing. Your eyes, if you open them, would be the sun and the moon. And your brow would be a galaxy. And that energy contains itself within you. The Meru and you have become one. Moving back Into this body, you have absorbed the yantra, the meru of your consciousness and knowing. You have become the Shri of 3 lokas, the Shri of all gunas, the Shri of all waking, sleeping, dreaming, and bliss. As you open your eyes, there is new light in them. They blaze with the charge of the energy that you have contained and generated within you. And it keeps generating every moment. Rest in the sensations of your body. Rest in the sensations of your body.